There's sin, no sin, and go, no sin. Sin, no sin is early initiative. You're just traveling a path. Go, no sin is late initiative, where you respond to what they're doing and you destroy their plan. So I'm going with a sin, no sin plan. I'm going directly to a choke. The choke itself, Karate-Jutsu, is the original rear naked choke. It's a windpipe crush. But the process of achieving is where we enter into the uncontested realm. So I'm standing here. I want to take his left arm, so all I'm going to do is come crash, feet in. Now I'm here. This is my choking arm. So as I stand here, I give him something else to address, which would be his balance. All I'm going to do is come in and go right to his neck. He has to put his hands down in order to stop his face from hitting the ground, which exposes his neck. Once I do that, the hand that was on the inside comes around. Remember, I grabbed his back, his lat, in order to sweep his leg out. Now all I do is come up just like so and press and crush his windpipe. So the fight's over before it even starts. Before we even start the grapple, if I decide to bring it to a grappling now, I come in, feet in, come like so, come, drop, come here, pull him over, and crush. I can do it standing, I can do it on the ground. One more time. Standing here, all I'm doing is coming in, Heisman, stiff arm with the web. Crash in, keep him off balance, keep him moving, feet in, come here. Inside arm comes, grabs the lat as I pop his leg out, boom, go straight to his throat. Come here, back of my hand on his trap, right here. And all I'm doing is pushing with my cheekbone, my shoulder, or my forehead, and pulling up. You're gonna feel that out, okay? Let's say I'm in here, boom, I come, boom, he's going up. I would lay down with him, boom, see it? Throw, boom. Position one is here, landing from a throw, shooting through. Boom. Pillow scarf folds, position one. Position two, I scissors my legs. Notice how my thigh is underneath his shoulder right here. See it? I'm gonna replace this thigh with this one. Coming up, transitioning, and switching here, keeping this arm trapped. See it? And this arm is just sitting here. In case he moves his arm, I just track his arm. Near my elbow, not near my wrist. See it? Chest to chest. See it? Then I'm taking this hand, coming on the opposite side of the hip, taking this one into his armpit, and using my thigh to underjack his other arm. My head goes to the opposite hip, just like so. Palm on the floor here, palm on the floor here. This arm's a roamer. He's moving this arm. He's trying chest to chest, flat mode, right here. I'm gonna lift up and let his right arm through. All I'm gonna do is sit through and catch his elbow from underneath on the opposite side. Not over the top, underneath. Leaning my ribs against his face and pushing his face so he's looking away from me. Underjacking his other arm, just like so. My left leg, thigh goes along his side. Now he's gonna block me from mounting him. See that? Putting this foot right there, getting this space. I don't wanna step over his legs. I wanna take this foot and bring it in front of his lap. And put the pegs in and bring my heels to my butt as I underjack this arm and grab his head. so. So this elbow was replaced by this bicep with an underjack. His arm is trapped between us, and I'm skydiving. Now I'm gonna release my left leg, come around this arm, and then sit up and turn at an angle here, just like so. See it? Now I have access to him. And if he bridges, it doesn't affect me too much because I'm away from his hip. That's the only way you sit up, is if you're away from his hip. If you're near his hip, you have to lay down like I just was skydiving. Then I'm going to take my right hand, left hand, whatever hand you feel comfortable with. I'm gonna take a hand, place it on the floor, and bring my right leg, keep my knee on the ground, placing my shin on his belly, and then sliding it over and kicking this out. We call it floating holding in judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu circles, they call it knee on belly. And I'm just sitting here just like this. Then I'm gonna take my hand, whichever hand you decide. I punch with my right hand all the time. Reverse punches, real strong punches. So I'll always grab with my left hand and pull his head up. That way I can hit here. And I keep this away from him where he can't grab it. I'm out here like this. I don't want it here. I want it to drive energy into him, like this, ball of foot on the ground. Then he's gonna reach between his body and my instep. Hook my, yep, just right there, just like that. And all he's gonna do is walk this way, walk just like that, and see how I fall? And he hops up into the same position facing this side. And he starts off the process now. So it's a continuous loop pin series that allows you to learn how to walk around your opponent in constant movement, all right? In advantageous positions, pin series, all right? One more time, you need it? It represents me throwing him and dropping down with him in a technique we call makikomi. Makikomi is a rolling down technique where I actually drop with my opponent. I drop myself in order to fell the opponent. So for training purposes, we start off right here, which represents me just throwing him, us landing, and then transition right here. First position, pillow scarf hold. Not leaning back too far, but right here. My ribs are attached to his ribs. Okay? From here, I lift up, transition, just like this, scissors my legs. And bring this here, just like this, keeping his arm trapped. Right here, then this one comes out as this one comes in, and I'm here. Constantly on the balls of my feet, driving with them. I let his arm through. I sit through and catch. Underjacking deep. Not back here like this. Underjacking, keeping control. He blocks me. I come here. Skydive. Then left leg comes around his arm and I come up. From here, I'm squeezing my knees together. From here, come. And then he reaches through, walks, boom, there he goes, right in. And he starts his process. Sound good?